Hello everyone. Today I'll be discussing LASSO Regression, a powerful statistical tool that simplifies data models while maintaining their accuracy. By the end of this short video, you will know what LASSO Regression is, when to use it, how it works, and where it can be applied. Plus, we'll walk through a real-world example together. This is an overview of LASSO Regression, its methodology, applications, and significance in statistical modeling. Exploring a regression technique that combines variable selection and regularization for better accuracy and interpretability. First question is we have what is LASSO regression? LASSO regression stands for least absolute shrinkage and selection operator. It is a specific type of linear regression that incorporates a unique method of variable selection and regularization. Next is it is a linear regression technique. It means LASSO is classified as a linear regression technique which predicts a dependent variable based on linear relationship established with one or more independent variables. Next is penalty and coefficients. The LASSO method adds a penalty that is equal to the absolute value of the coefficient. This penalty plays a crucial role in the model's ability to generalize well to new data. It encourages sparsity. One of the significant advantages of LASSO regression is that it encourages sparsity in the model. This means it effectively reduces the number of features, leading to simpler models that are easier to interpret. Reduction of variables. By minimizing the number of variables included in the final model, LASSO regression helps to avoid overfitting, ensuring the model performs well on unseen data. Next question is, when is LASSO regression used? It is useful with a large number of predictors. LASSO regression is particularly effective when dealing with datasets that have numerous predictor variables. This method helps to streamline the model by focusing on the most impactful predictors, thereby enhancing interpretability and reducing complexity. Next, it helps identify significant variables. One of the primary advantages of LASSO regression is its ability to perform variable selection. By applying a penalty to the regression coefficient, it effectively reduces the impact of less significant variables, allowing researchers to identify key predictors that have meaningful impact on the outcome. Next is common in scenarios where predictors exceed observations. LASSO regression is particularly useful in situations where the number of predictors is greater than the number of observations. This often occurs in fields such as genetics or finance, where datasets can be high-dimensional, making traditional regression technique less effective. Next is applicable in cases of multicollinearity. Multicollinearity can lead to unreliable estimates in regression models, making it challenging to determine the individual effective of predictors. LASSO regression addresses the issue by shrinking the coefficient, which helps to mitigate the impact of multicollinearity and provides more stable estimates. Next is how to use LASSO regression. What we have here is a comprehensive guide to implementing LASSO regression techniques. First, we have dataset preparation. Make sure or ensure your dataset is ready for analysis by clearly defining the dependent and independent variables. This foundational step is crucial for effective LASSO regression application. Step 2 is choosing regularization parameter. Select the appropriate value for the regularization parameter, which helps in controlling the complexity of the model. This value is typically determined through a cross-validation techniques to achieve optimal performance. Next is fitting the LASSO model. Utilize statistical software or programming languages such as R or Python to fit the LASSO regression model to your prepared data. This step involves implementing the LASSO algorithm effectively. Lastly, analyzing output. After fitting the model, examine the output to interpret the coefficient associated with each predictor. This analysis helps in identifying which variables contributes more significantly to the predictions. Next is applications of lasso regression. We're exploring the versatility of lasso regression in multiple sectors. We have finance application. Lasso regression plays a crucial role in finance, particularly in credit risk modeling and stock price prediction. By identifying the most significant variables, financial analysis or financial analysts can create more accurate predictive models, enabling better decision making and risk management. Next is healthcare applications. In healthcare, lasso regression is utilized to identify significant factors that influence patient outcomes. This application aids the developing targeted treatment plan and understanding the impact of various factors on health, ultimately improving patient care. Next is marketing applications. Lasso regression is valuable in marketing for customer segmentation and predicting responses to campaigns. By analyzing customer data, businesses can tailor their marketing strategies to meet the needs of different segments, thereby increasing the effectiveness of their campaigns. This is the factor affecting student grades and lasso regression. And yeah, these are the dependent and independent variables. Independent variables are those that can be manipulated to observe their effect on a dependent variable. In this study, the dependent variables include number of hours of student study per week, which measures the amount of time dedicated to studying. Next is allowance per week, which is depicted in Philippine peso or PHP, which assesses the financial support received. This is in TikTok account, which is answerable by yes or no. It is a nominal data, indicating whether the participant has a TikTok account. Lastly, a year level, which is an ordinal data, which reflects the academic progression of the student. Next is dependent variable. The dependent variable is the outcome that is measured in an experiment. In this case, the dependent variable is grades, which represents the academic performance of students. The grades serve as a response to the variation in the dependent variables, allowing researchers to examine the relationship between study habits, financial support, social media, engagement, and academic success. And this is the summary of lasso regression and a comprehensive overview of lasso regression impact on data analysis. So it pretty much it's pretty much self-explanatory, and that concludes my video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. See you soon on future videos. Stay tuned.